Hello, today's video is going to be a little bit different. We will be filming today with this bad boy because we have an art project for my phone. I've got a white phone with a clear case, and while I love the simplicity, that's super boring. So today we are going to be creating a custom phone case. Let's do it. So recently, Pinterest has been recommending little simple frog warriors, and I absolutely love it. This is what I'm going to be taking inspiration from. I should probably work on a smaller scale because it's going to have to fit just like right here. Alright, after experimenting a little, this is the design I want to go with. So since I've got a clear phone case, I'm going to use this piece of paper and just kind of cut around this, and then it'll show through the clear case on the other side, so I don't have to actually draw on the plastic or my phone. Not bad. That works pretty well. So next up, I want to cut like a small hole around here, actually a rather large hole, for any magnetic charging that I might potentially ever do. Okay, those are some really thin lines there if I want to keep this one piece. So I'm probably going to have to cheat a little bit on the corners. I don't think it'll make a big difference. I don't know, I'm not gonna lie, it's looking kind of like a childish effort right now, as hard as I was locked in on that. Okay, maybe we can save it with some cool designs. Time to start drawing, I guess. Alrighty, time to ink this boy. Probably should have pulled up some armor references, but I'm kind of winging it, and so far it looks okay. Oh, let's give him like a little, almost Aragorn sword. Yeah. I'm gonna have to stop filming so I can anchor this down with my other hand, so it's not quite so shaky, he said as he drew a straight line. Alright, there is the finished line work. Feeling pretty happy with that, actually. Next, I'm going to add like some dark values to like his eyes and some of the details. And I think I'm going to color in the cape. I'm thinking maybe like purple or green. Alright, I'm liking the look so far. Now we are going to go in with this highlighter and give him a little blue cape. Yeah. I almost went with a marker, but I'm liking how this highlighter's doing. Keeps it nice and, I think, chill and transparent. What's the word for that? Like pastel, kind of? Yeah. Alright. As you might notice, there's quite a lot of blank space. I'm probably going to look up some medieval designs or something, because I want something here. Oh yeah, this font is perfect. And there's some nice little medieval looking text. Let's ink that in too. So the word I'm writing on both sides is amphibio, which is Latin for amphibious, you know, because it's a frog. I just thought that made it a little cooler. Also, if you want to get a little more deep with it, I guess the inspiration is kind of from C.S. Lewis. Basically, he made the comparison of humans to amphibians in the Screwtape Letters, and I thought that was really cool. Basically, he was talking about how we're like half spiritual and half physical. I'm pretty happy with how that turned out, but there's still some blank space up in this corner. I really want to fill it with some sort of design. So, let's see what we can find. Yeah, these are not really what I had in mind at all, but we'll keep looking. Okay, I haven't found anything yet, but this still feels close but incomplete. But I have to go to work, so I'm gonna have to come back to this later and just fill in that extra space.
And now, a quick word from today's sponsors. Just kidding. I have no sponsors.
What's up? Alright, so I took a break for the rest of that day and the day after that, but now I'm ready to get back to it, and I've got an idea for the top right corner design. Let's do that. Alright, so the design is going to have this approximate shape to it, and be that approximate size. Since the theme of this phone case is amphibian, I want to represent water on this side, and then like either grass or clouds on this side, so it's like kind of a yin-yang thing, but also not, because I want to go like upside down too. Does that kind of look like clouds maybe? Even though frogs can't fly, unfortunately. Yeah, that's not working. That looks a lot cooler in my head. I will have to keep brainstorming. Let me show you what I'm working on. I'm thinking something like this. Or this half is like water and this half is like a green hill or something. Yeah. Turn this thing upside down. Yo, those look like birds when it's upside down. I love that. That's a special looking tree. Yeah. That looks weird when it's right side up again. I like that design. We'll probably just not have the tree. Alright, I'm liking this. Since there's blue in his cape and blue here, I want to introduce some green into the thing as well. But it's really close. I don't want to clutter it up too much more. And I just realized this little guy needs to be green. So let's do that next. Alright, I've penciled in these little areas to fill in with the highlighter, and then the design will be done. So, alrighty. There it is in all its glory. Yeah, I like it. Not sure exactly what to think. Whoa. Wait, that's cool. The video is probably going to rotate. Oh, that's gonna look so cool. Sorry. Yeah. Let me know what you guys think. Kind of quirky and fun. Well, that's gonna do it for today's video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.